Hello and welcome to today's tutorial on integrating proxies with Playwright. Playwright is essential for automated testing and web scraping as it allows you to work seamlessly across browsers. Using proxies with Playwright is crucial for bypassing geo restrictions and avoiding IP bans. In this video, I'll show you how to set up proxies to keep your scraping tasks smooth and undetectable. Let's dive in. Before we continue to the script, let's make sure that you have Playwright installed on your machine. You can do so by typing pip install Playwright and then hit enter. The next step to do is install the actual browser drivers, and you can do so by typing Playwright install. And now with the necessary libraries installed, let's move to the script. Since Playwright supports sync and async mode, in this video we will be explaining both modes. Let's first start with the sync mode. We start by importing the necessary libraries, which in this case is Playwright, and in Playwright we first have to define a browser instance. In this case we are using Chromium, and then we use .launch method, and here we are going to be specifying our arguments. In this case we are using the proxy argument and the headless arguments. The proxy argument will hold our proxy details, and in this case we are using residential proxies. Let's go ahead and grab some residential proxies from ProxyScrape residential dashboard. From ProxyScrape residential dashboard, click on proxy setup. In this page you will be able to configure different parameters about your proxy. First, we allow you to choose the proxy type you want to use. You can choose between residential, mobile and ISP proxies without leaving this dashboard. Next, you can choose the geolocation of your proxies, and we support 195 countries. We also allow you to choose if you want to maintain the same session across your requests. You can choose a session up to 120 minutes. You can also choose the quantity of proxy endpoints that you want to generate, connection type, and format. For this example, I'm going to be copying the proxy username and proxy password and pasting in the proxy argument. After inputting the proxy credentials, we are ready to send our requests. We will be sending our requests in headed mode since we specified the headless argument to be false. We are sending a request into a HTTP bin, especially the IP endpoint, and this will return the actual IP of the request. After the script is completed running, it will print the origin IP. Now, since we are using residential rotating proxies, we can send another request and see if the proxies are actually being rotated. And as you can see, the proxies are rotated since the IP is different. Now let's move into the async script, and in this script we are sending 3 instances, which means that we will send 3 requests into HTTP bin endpoint, and we will create 3 browser instances. Again, we will use the same proxy setting, and we will specify the proxy in the browser variable which launches the Chromium instance, and again we are using the headed mode just so we can see the browsers being run. Let's go ahead and run the script to see the results. And as you can see, we have 3 different IPs since obviously we are using the rotating proxies. Now let's assume that you also want to integrate data center proxies with Playwright. You can easily do so by first removing the username and password fields here. And for the server, we are gonna grab an IP from ProxyScrape Premium Dashboard. From ProxyScrape Premium Dashboard, let's first make sure that you have proxies authenticated using the IP whitelisting authentication method. After clicking on IP authentication section, first click on Add New IP, click on My IP button to populate your IP, and then give it a label, and hit Save. Now click on Proxy List, and let's wait until the proxy list is loaded, and simply let's grab an IP here, back to the Python script, only leave the HTTP part and replace the other part with the IP that we just copied. To confirm our proxy integration, let's go ahead and run the script. And as you can see, this is the same IP as we inputted in our proxies section. That's it for integrating proxies with Playwright. Now you are ready to enhance your script with added privacy and access capabilities. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave your questions or feedback in the comments below. Thank you for watching and happy scraping.